Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, to another video. Today we're looking at a new airport, which is Raleigh, Durham International Airport. So we'll be going over Terminal 1 mostly, and most of the airlines in Terminal 2. I do not have enough space for the whole Terminal 2, but I have a bunch of flights coming from and going to that terminal. Without further ado, let's just get started. Here we have a Delta CRJ 900. He came in from Cincinnati. He'll be heading out to Nashville. Here we have an A220-100 doing a Detroit turn. A Southwest 737-700 coming in from Las Vegas, heading out to New Orleans. Yes, they do have quite unique routes from here. As for Delta, they fly to Orlando, Tampa, Fort Lauderdale, and other cities in Florida, and Newark, which is in Washington National, and Nashville, and another route I'll talk about later. Let's see. He came in from Orlando. He'll be heading out to Tampa. 737-800 for Delta came in from Atlanta. He'll be heading back out there. The CRJ 700 for Delta came in from DCA, and he'll be heading out to LaGuardia. Here we have an A320 for Delta. He came in from Tampa. He'll be heading out to Orlando, so just the reverse of this guy. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, let me bring my route sheet over. Here at the Frontier, A320neo. He came in from Tampa. He'll be heading out to Miami. He's just taxiing to the gate. Here we have a United E170. He came in from Houston. He'll be heading out to Washington, Dulles. This Delta Connection E175 came in from Austin. He'll be heading out to Newark. JetBlue A220-300 came in from Boston. He'll be heading back out there. American Eagle E175. He came in from DCA, and he'll be heading back out there. And then a Delta Connection E175. Another one came in from JFK, and he's heading out to Austin right now. United 737-700. He came in from Newark. He'll be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. Right now, let's move on to the hard stands, or not hard stands, but like the aircraft waiting for gates. Over here, so here we have a Southwest 737-800 Canyon Blue. He came in from Kansas City. He'll be heading out to Phoenix. Here we have a Southwest Max 8. Came in from Atlanta, heading out to Austin. A Breeze A220-300 came in from Syracuse, heading out to Columbus. And a Bello just landed. We'll be taxiing over here to wait for his gate to open up. Came in from New Haven, and he'll be heading out to Manchester, New Hampshire. Okay, now let's start with the terminal. Terminal 1 is the A gates, A1 through 9. This section opened up a couple years ago, and then Avella moved in, and Breeze moved in, and Alaska and Spirit, and eventually all the low costs will be in this terminal once they do expand it. But anyways, let's just get started here. We have an Avella 737-800 came in from Montego Bay, Jamaica, and he'll be heading out to Albany, New York. Yes, Avella started flying international at the end of 2024, and they fly to Montego Bay, Nassau, and let's see, Punta Cana. Nassau is starting, and it's a new route, and it's starting. Nassau, Bahamas. That's a really interesting route. So he came in from Montego Bay. He's heading out to Albany, New York. Did I get? Yeah, oh, never mind. Sorry. Alaska 737-900 came in from Seattle. He will be heading back out there. They park at gate number A2. Breeze uses A3, A2, A1, just whatever's available for them. He came in from Pittsburgh. He'll be heading out to Islip, New York. Spirit A321neo just arrived at the gate from its flight from Fort Lauderdale, and he'll be heading back out there. Here was Southwest 737-800, not Canyon Blue, Heart 1. He came in from Fort Lauderdale, he'll be heading out to Baltimore. Here's a 700 in the Canyon Blue with splits. He came in from Houston, he's heading out to Nashville. A Max 8, the first Max 8, I guess really the second. He is doing a Baltimore turn. And the second one came in from St. Louis heading to Denver. And the third one, or the 700 with splits in the Heart livery, he came in from Austin. He'll be out to Chicago Midway. Alright, that is it for the airport update section. We do have a bit of news to go over. So let's start off with Avelo. Sorry. So, Avelo has a couple new routes that are starting, one resumption. So let's start off with, we'll just go in order. Wilmington, Delaware will be resuming on May 22nd. Grand Rapids, a new route and a new station for Avelo, starting May 23rd. And then Nassau, as I was talking about earlier, will start June 11th. So that is really cool for Avelo. Now moving on to Delta Connection, as I mentioned at the very start of the video. They are starting a new route on their connection because they're starting their CRJ 900 base, which I can't remember which airline it's from. Maybe Endeavor? I don't know. I'm bad with this. Anyways, a daily flight to Kansas City will be operated on a daily CRJ 900. So, CRJ 900 daily to Kansas City. That is really cool. Now moving on to Frontier's the closest. They are resuming Las Vegas. I don't know the frequency. It's either 3 weekly to daily. I don't know. It might be 4 weekly. I don't know. That's why I just gave it that range. But they are resuming service to Las Vegas on May 22nd. Spirit, a lot of new routes starting. So they only have Fort Lauderdale right now. They did have Miami and Orlando, but those two they didn't bring back after they suspended them. They might bring them back later, who knows. But they do have 5 other new routes starting. Starting with May 8th, we'll have additions to Baltimore, Detroit, Newark, and a really interesting one is New Orleans. And then May 9th, Dallas-Fort Worth. International news, WestJet will be starting service to Calgary on June 9th. And Air Canada, they're resuming their mainline service to Vancouver, we'll start with Toronto, May 1st, and then Vancouver, June 5th. So yeah, international news, domestic news, and then just a bit of airport statistics. The 5 busiest airlines are American, Delta, Southwest, United, and Frontier. Frontier has like 20 destinations. Southwest has like around 20. Delta has close to 20 or more. American has maybe like 15, and then United has like 6 or between 6 and 8. I think they fly to all of their hubs. So yeah, that is it for Raleigh, Durham. Last bit of the airport. Let's just go around. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Peace.